Bum 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum. So there's another quiet quitting situation that I hope to champion more for this coming summer semester. Now let's talk about a previous job I had because it was much more acute over there. I was working with SAT prep students. I had a classroom with about, I want to say, 15 to 20 students. The classroom was very packed, but there was enough room that all the students could sit away from where my desk was. And so this is Bellevue, Washington. I don't think I need to tell you how much real estate is at a premium over there. So a rather small classroom. And rather large number of students. Now I had one student, one day I had just gotten to the classroom, and he insisted on sitting on the desk that connects to where my material is, my table is. And I asked him if he could sit in the seat behind him, because there's plenty, I know there's plenty of space, but he insisted on sitting there. Now I didn't want to argue with him, because it's good enough to have a student who actually wants to pay attention to the class. I can't tell you how many times I had to wake up other students in that classroom. So they put me in a dilemma, and I let him sit there. The problem is that I have nowhere to set down my book. I'm standing with a book that probably weighs 2-3 pounds. It's one of those SAT prep books. And the class goes on for about 2 hours. And by the end of 2 hours, my arms and my legs are killing me. So I just negotiated another class to teach this summer, and the first thing I did was to find out the classroom and go to the classroom to see what the layout was. That's how annoying that is to me. And then I'm reading my Facebook feed, and I think it was a Walmart or a Target, one of the locations of one of those big stores anyway. They got rid of all the chairs in the break room because they didn't want their employees to sit down during break. For whatever reason, right? It's bad enough that you can't sit down when you're ringing the cashier. I think we need a cultural acceptance of differences in body posture, right? There are times that I want to be sitting when I'm sitting, and even vice versa, right? There are times when I really need to be exercising. I was at another tutoring center where the other way around played around. I had just gone stargazing the night before. I think there was a conjunction of some sort. It was in Ellensburg, which is about a 3-hour drive from Seattle. And then I had gone back to Seattle to go tutor at this is a different tutoring center. I had 15 minutes before the student arrived, and my boss just wanted to talk to me about something, just idle chit-chat. It wasn't even anything serious. But he said, oh, you can have a seat. And I ignored him, but he insisted that I sit down. I mean, not insisted, but I didn't want to upset the dynamics between myself and my boss, right? I think you can understand that, right? So I sat down, but I was very upset about that. And so I think we need a cultural shift where we accept people who have different body postures, right? This is why I love my art career. There's no commute, there's no sitting or standing requirement. I've done it both ways. There's no dress code, at least with bismuth, right? If you do some more toxic materials like lead or cadmium, there kind of is a dress code there, but no dress code with bismuth. And just do it the way I want to do it the most efficient way, right? This is the Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum.